Speaking from personal experience, Rahul Manchanda describes how the Illuminati use the justice system to persecute political dissidents. He says domestic violence, child support, and hate crime laws are applied selectively to entangle and defeat people who resist NWO tyranny. As the situation worsens, more people may find themselves in his position. Not all frontline judges in the US are Freemasons, but senior judges are. They ensure Freemasons are favored and verdicts follow the agenda. A judge will often blanch when he sees a Masonic ring on a lawyer's finger and will rule in his favor. Masons also network using secret passwords, hand signs, and handshakes. Women judges are often members of the Eastern Star. The feminist agenda is synonymous with Freemasonry. Freemasons, Illuminati generally handpick federal and state judges. The federal judiciary is swollen with former senior law partners whose main clients were the big banks and corporations. These judges are often placed on cases involving judicial or governmental abuse. They are generally wealthy white or Jewish males who went to elite schools with no real interest in civil and human rights violations. Similarly, small state court judges are selected by feminist and race-baiting movements who function as a type of legally sanctioned mafia, intimidating those few honest judges and opposing counsel routinely. They go after political dissenters in opposition, silencing those US citizens whom they deem to be antithetical or enemies of the state. Masons choose minority candidates as judges because, like President Obama, it is virtually impossible to accuse a minority judge of racism, discrimination, violating one's civil liberties and human rights, etc. Police, the federal and state law enforcement operates in almost the same manner. While the lower-level field agents and beat cops are normally 100% sympathetic with the plights of the downtrodden, their superiors are selected to be exactly the opposite. Their superiors are Masons. Their betrayal of American principles is the sole factor in deciding whether they are promoted. Statutes such as the Violence Against Women's Act, VAWA, the Child Support Enforcement Act, the Hate Crimes Act, and other dubious federal and state enacted laws which violate the US Constitution, allow the Masons to persecute political dissidents. This is in complete and total violation of their First, Second, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, and 13th Amendment rights. Their targets are denied due process of law or any methods with which to defend their innocence. Similarly, the local Child Protective Services, CPS, will seize the children of targeted individuals with complete and total impunity. Often those children will wind up in the global sex trade. Judges then deny routine motions, humiliate dissidents in open court with ridicule, abuse, and derision, giving legal advice to their opposition while denying their victims the same benefit, allowing the opposition to arbitrarily miss court. Appearances while threatening their targeted victim with arrest if they don't show up due to being sick or injured. As a dissident, your fate has already been determined by the Freemasons, Illuminati, and these court procedures are simply a cover for political persecution.
Cyber Nexus.